Okay, so recently I've been playing TDPA Man of Medan, and I forgot to say, this is one of the best looking games I've ever played in my whole life. Similar to Until Dawn, this game was made by a Supermassive Game, and they use pretty much the same engine. And this engine here, for graphics processing, it's really good. I really wish they shared this engine for other companies so that they could have this graphical fidelity, so that we could play games which look just as good as this one. And the graphics and how realistic the characters act, their facial expressions, facial changes, it's all really so good. It's really so good that it makes me feel like I'm actually watching a movie, playing an interactive movie, than actually playing a game, which is really good. So especially because you don't really know when you're actually controlling the character, and when you're just waiting for the moment to make a decision. And based on Until Dawn, I'm very sure, or at least I suspect, that this game has many different possibilities, very different ending for the characters, and it's just like Until Dawn. You've got to be on your toes to prevent your most favorite characters from dying. I forgot to say that in the beginning I already made it so that one of the characters died, which, yeah, really sucks, but yeah, it just happened. Unfortunately, I should not have shot at that kid which showed up in the fridge. But yeah, I mean, just happened. Actually, I think in this third act of the game, and I'm at a point where I'm supposed to be like, not supposed to be. I'm on the big ship there. So I wonder if I had not made it so that this character here died in the beginning, then I wonder if he would have showed up. But then, I'm in the boat, but I wonder. I think that either way he's going to show up, but he will just show up dead there instead of being like semi-alive. Which I believe is what would have happened to him because of what was happening, on the ship, right? I believe there was like some entity there taking control of the people, turning them into feral beasts, that sort of thing. But yeah, it's very cheesy. Supermassive Games does not hide that from us. They want the game to be about terror, suspense, horror, but they also want it to be cheesy, kind of ridiculous, over the top. It's how they roll. It's their style of making these games, and it really works well because Until Dawn was a huge success, and this one also a relatively good success. And I really like these decision-making games where you are basically just interacting with a movie, because it's really a different experience. You can just relax and enjoy it, but also be on your toes all the time because you don't know when a quick time event is going to show up, and sad quick time events can actually be very fatal to your character. And well, for someone like me who likes having favorite characters like Conrad, well, did everything possible so that he could escape from the boat. It's really very important that I managed to keep him alive. Right now, since he went to the coast, supposedly I wonder if he's going to survive. Well, I'll do everything in my power to make it so that he survives, but I think just like in Until Dawn, one of those characters is going to die, because in my first playthrough of Until Dawn, at least I think it was 2 or 3 of the main characters ended up dying. I just was not I just was not a good I just didn't know how to make it so that some of the characters leave it, and I did end up falling for some of the traps. But again, really the most impressive thing about this game is its graphics, and they are really top notch. The characters look very much alive, and I really wish for this company to keep making more games because these games are really good.